Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This week it is Jimin from BTS, and as I do with all my celebrity readings, they are based on subscriber requests. So if you have a celebrity you want me to request and you're a subscriber, leave them in the comments. I will get it to them. There's a pretty long list, but I am getting to them as fast as I can. Now, Jimin from BTS has been requested a lot. All right, a lot. So first thing first, the first thing I always do if you know my readings, two things. One, I take a brief look at their birth chart. Okay, now I don't know the time he was born, so I don't know his rising. Okay, it's safe to just go with what we have here, which is fine. Looking at his chart, he's a Libra. Not only is he a Libra, he has a lot of activity in Libra. Okay, his Mercury's in Libra, his North Node and Chiron are in Libra. So it actually makes me like very curious as to what house that sits in. That's a lot of Libra activity, but hey, he's Libra. Such a great sign. Very fair-minded, very balanced, like really smart. I mean, I love the fact that he's a Libra. Now, the other thing, and this may, if you're a big fan of his, oh my goodness, I hope you're sitting down. His Venus and his Mars is in Scorpio, okay? So this is someone who is very passionate, has that intense intensity to love and the things that he does, and in relationships, oh my goodness, he is just magnetic. Think about Scorpio. Just they have that intensity, right? That intensity, lot of power in love, in the things that he's passionate about. Now, here's the kicker. His Pluto is in Scorpio. What does that mean? He has a stellium in Scorpio. All right. So stellium is when 3 or more planets are in his sign. This is really dominant in his chart. This is huge. Now, what makes this really big? Pluto is its domicile in Scorpio. This is really big. All right. Pluto rules Scorpio. He's not afraid to burn it down, build it up. He's he's definitely let's just say there's going to be some changes happening for him. All right, if it hasn't already. All right, because not only is that in his birth chart, his Saturn's in Pisces. As we know, in March Saturn went into Pisces. So the next 3 years for Jimin are going to be possibly his toughest years, but the most rewarding years. Okay, he's gonna be learning a lot. Saturn is a taskmaster planet, tough love, but brings stability. All right, he has Saturn in Pisces in his birth chart. I mean, this is absolutely insane. This is crazy. So what does this mean? The fact that he is a Libra, with all that activity in Libra, he could have had a lot of activity with partnerships, whether love or career, okay, working with someone else, or, in a relationship. As you know, if you are a subscriber, I don't Google these people. I know nothing about the people in BTS. I have absolutely no idea what goes on in their personal lives. I don't Google them. The one reason I don't do that is because I do cold readings, all right? Now, if you come across a tarot reader who does a reading for someone that they actually like, they sometimes, and I'm not like saying that they do this on purpose, but there is a tendency to subconsciously interpret the cards in a way that favors the person that they like. All right, you're gonna have a very unbiased reading. Okay, I'm giving a very unbiased reading. I do not know who Jimin. Obviously, I know he was in the band BTS, but I don't know anything about his personal life. I don't know what's going on with him. So again, this is a cold reading, and this is very unbiased. But with him being Libra, just so you know, a lot of activity and partnerships, and there's gonna be activity there for sure, because Jupiter's in Aries. We're in Aries season. There's a lot of activity in Aries right now, and for Libras, that rules their 7th house of partnerships, okay, contracts, whether love or career. All right, so this is really interesting because I'll tell you later. But let's go ahead and get started with his reading, and let's see what's going on with Jimin from BTS. All right, now, as I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what gives the best overview, in my opinion, and it is also And if we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Secondly, you'll see my dog has joined me, and she is sleeping, so we don't want to wake her up. And so I am going to, and she takes up all my table space, so I'm going to make sure that you see all the cards. Third thing that I was going to say is that he's probably going to go through the most major he's going through a very transformative period in his life, okay? And you are going to see this. You're going to see a very new Jimin, okay? This is just based on his chart, okay? His Saturn in Pisces. But then again, remember what I said. We have all this activity in Aries. It's all moving to Taurus this month, okay? Mercury in Taurus. Venus is still in Taurus for the first, up until the first 10 days. But then we go into Taurus season. And then in May, Jupiter goes into Taurus. So what does this mean? That's its 8th house of death and rebirth. When I say you're going to see a lot of he's becoming a different, like he's going through one of the most transformative periods in his life, okay? In his life. This is because he's so young. Now let's get started with his reading. Wow. Hello. He made it. He made it, okay? Something great has happened. I think someone said that he was coming out with an album in one of the comments, but listen, let's go ahead and get started. He had a tower. He got the tower in his past, all right? I really love this for him, okay? Especially looking at the rest of his spread. This was meant for him. The tower is a card of chaos and destruction, something happening that in your life that you may see unfavorably, okay? This is, a life-changing, dramatic, game-changing event that occurs that you didn't see coming. All right, you see the two people falling out of the tower. They have absolutely no idea, like, what happened. You see the lightning bolt striking the tower, all right? Now, when this card comes up, a lot of people freak out, all right? But this is actually one of the best cards because the tower moment, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, okay? I know some readers may often misinterpret this card, and then also Hollywood gave this card like a really bad, reputation. But again, one of the best cards, because what comes after the tower? The star. The card of your hopes and dreams aligning for you, right? Faith, all right? Now also the lightning strike. Think about the tree of life, all right? There's the flashing sword. This is hope. There's hope in every card. Last thing, tower still standing. So something happened in his life that he could have felt that was unfavorable, and it really was something that it was, like I said, he has Pluto in his in Scorpio. He has no problem burning it down and building it up. And the energy I'm getting from this reading, this was actually good for him. So something could have happened that was possibly unexpected. He saw that was unfavorable. It was the best thing for him. Because look, there you go. Boom. 10 of Cups in the heart of his spread. Now, what does this mean? This is happy life, happy family, happy home, happy everything. This is a card full of joy. Remember I said partnership activity? Listen, there you go. Come on. You see the cups aligned over their heads, right? That's a lot of enlightenment. Cups are emotions, right? But you also see they're lined up in the rainbow, all right? This is the only rainbow in tarot, indicating a promising future, all right? So he's about to go through a period where he has this intense joy right now. He has this intense joy, all right? So there could have been something that right now he's experiencing where it's this nirvanic level. It's like this, I made it energy. I made it. Now, 10 is the end of the suit, okay? So what comes after this card? Well, let's see, all right? Because it looks like he made it. Something happened. Again, someone mentioned him coming out with a new album, and it could have done really well. I mean, look at this. Because I go in order, but let's go ahead and look. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So when I say this album if it's come out, boom, there you go. Like, look at all... He has a 10 of Cups in the heart of his spread, Queen of Pentacles in his crown, Ace of Pentacles in the root of his spread. I mean, this is a lot of abundance. This is a lot of wealth. He's good. That album probably will do well if it hasn't come out. Y'all tell me if it came out. Anyway, but here's the thing. He got the 9 of Pentacles in his challenge area. All right. So 2 things here. This is another card of abundance, right? This is another card of, you can see here, come on, her entire gown covered with the symbol of Venus. Okay. Now, this this is really big, all right? This is really big because Venus is currently in Taurus, all right? And this is pretty huge, all right? Because Venus is in its domicile in Taurus. And so this is all about abundance. This is, a lot of freedom here too. A lot of financial, just independence, right? You see the little snail in the corner there? All right. This is a lot of like self-sufficient energy. Snails carry their own home. When I say independence, I mean, this is regal, right? This is just indulging in that moment. But here's the thing. It came in his challenge area. So 2 things. He may be a little bit over like indulging at the moment. But, with Venus and Taurus, I always say, go treat yourself. Go treat yourself. You deserve it. You enjoy it. Secondly, is there could be someone who is sort of not really supportive of him. That's kind of like blocking his path. Excuse me. And it could be like, it just could be someone that is not. Maybe it's like, here's an analogy I make. Like if you're trying to start a business or something, and you're working with an investor, that investor has influence in your life, right? And they're the ones who say yes or no to giving you all this money. Now, when the 9 of Pentacles comes up in your challenge, it's almost like that investor's like, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know. Right. So there's someone who maybe, in terms of his happiness, in terms of where he's going next, there could be someone that's like challenging him in that respect. Again, even though this is a challenge area, it's a breakthrough area. So it's almost like there is someone that could be that person that says, I think that we got to do this my way, or I don't see eye to eye with you. In any case, let's continue because come on. He got the Queen of Pentacles in his crown, all right? The richest queen, all right? The richest queen. Very Capricorn energy, by the way, here. Very Capricorn energy. You can even see the sea goat here, the symbol of the Capricorn. Listen, this is really amazing because it's almost like he's aware. He's building the world that he wants right now. This is it, all right? And he's in a place where he has all the resources he needs, not only for himself, but for his family, his empire, people that, within his orbit, within his world, all right? Because she's very maternal, but she's maternal in the sense that she'll take care of you with her resources, right? And so this is really great, especially because one thing that's happening is that with Pluto going into having gone into Aquarius, with him being a Libra, like that is his 5th house, okay? So that's like pleasure, okay? That's family, right? Even children, like hey, procreation. But anyway, let's keep going. He's got the Ace of Pentacles in the root of his spread. As you know, aces usher in new change, new possibilities, new paths, new beginnings, new journeys. Pentacles. This is the biggest pentacle, all right, in tarot. He's definitely he's made it. He's made it. He's made it. You even see here the golden pathway, right, and the archway. It really is like a gateway to this next big thing. The fact that he has a 10 of Cups in the heart of his spread, now the Ace of Pentacles in the root of his spread, Queen of Pentacles in his crown. Oh my goodness. He's made it. Now, here's the thing. It might be too much, okay? Remember what I said. 9 of Pentacles. There could be a little bit of just like overindulging in a lot of just like what's happening now could be a little bit too like, a little bit too much. And that may cause him to just, go within. I mean, listen, he got the Eight of Swords in his future. And so this is a card, we call it the self-victim card, right? So it's he's doing it to himself. It's you see that the woman is blindfolded, she's bound, she's surrounded by swords, she put herself in that area, she thinks she built this fortress, right? Where in fact it's actually a prison. Okay, swords are the mental suit, so prisoner of your thoughts. So he's going to be in his head. All right, big time, big time. A lot of it is with this be coming in his future, right after the Ten of Cups. Remember what I said earlier? What's next? Woo! He's gonna get in his head. He's gonna be like, oh my gosh. Remember, Nine of Pentacles in his challenge area, so much happening. So what do I do? What do I do? And so there is a lot of fear and self-imposed fear and anxiety like attached to that card. But one thing that I want you to know is that boom, her feet are free. So we're gifted with free will. Okay, she can walk out of this anytime she wants. Okay, just learn from it. Learn from what these fears are. Learn from what's like causing all this anxiety and fear. All right, that you're imposing on yourself, and you'll be fine. Okay, learn from it, grow from it, become a better person from it. Now you'll see I pulled a clarifier. What did I say? It's like all about his future. All right, it's all about his future. He needs to start thinking about his future and putting that in order because he is about to enter one of the biggest phases of his life. This is crazy. All right? You see, Tower, Ten of Cups, Eight of Swords, and now the Seven of Pentacles. You can see, hey, yeah, sure. Be very proud of all the work that you've done, everything that you've worked for, okay? Be very proud of it, but Seven is all about desire, okay? Think about the tree of life, all right? Seven is, it's here's the thing. With this coming up in his future, he's got to make a decision, all right? Does he want to stay on this path or is there something else, okay? If he wants to stay on this path, does he want to ascend? Does he want to take it to the next level, all right? He's definitely, I mean, clear as day. Blood, sweat, and tears putting in all the work that he's done up until this point. But it looks like in the future, he's going to be in his head a little bit. He's got to decide what to do. It's really like, what's next? And then, hey, Six of Pentacles. Not surprised. There you go. Sharing the wealth. All right. So, and that's even with like fans. Okay. You can see, here's the thing. Six is the heart of the tree of life. It is harmony, right? It's very, very, the fact that he's Libra, I love that that's come up because the harmony, this is also like beauty. What is beauty? It's symmetry, right? Now, you also see the scale, right? He's Libra. The balance, okay? Understanding that the balance between giving and receiving is really powerful, all right? Because it is that, it's this gratitude. You have that gratitude when you have that sensibility, okay? And it's with gratitude that really fuels the positive energies of this universe. And it looks like he will be in a situation where, if he needs help, he's fine. He doesn't need it. It's more him helping other people, all right? Remember, he has the Queen of Pentacles, that maternal side, paternal side, that's just feminine energy, just that side where you want to be able to provide for others, okay? Provide for others, right? You have the resources to spread that wealth, but also now he has a Six of Pentacles. You see his entire chart is dominated by Pentacles, money and wealth, okay? But Pentacles are earthbound, all right? Are physical reality. So the Six of Pentacles showing up in his future, hey, that is amazing, okay? That is amazing. It looks like he's going to be spreading a lot of wealth, all right? His wealth. And when I say wealth, think of wealth in all forms of the word of wealth, right? Wealth in career, wealth in knowledge, wealth in family. I mean, he's good. It's going to bring that balance, when he figures out, when he gets out of this headspace, when he decides what to do next, whatever he's going to do, it's still going to be something that is really dear to him. It's going to bring that balance and he's going to be spreading, okay, that wealth. And yeah, there you go. You got the Six of Swords, all right? You see that? I said, self-victim card, you're in your head. You have the ability to walk out whenever you want. Now, Six of Swords, he's going to do it. He's getting out of his headspace. This is moving forward. You see the turbulent water on my finger here? You're leaving turbulent times to enter the promised land. You see, I mean, the sea is so smooth. It's so clear. It's like glass. Okay, smooth sailing from this moment forward. So whatever he's going on up here, he's eventually moving forward. All right, with a lot of protection. You see, there's a lot of like comfort here. The man's with his family, but also you see the swords in front of the boat. Right, protection. Now he's definitely leaving anything that's been like behind, because hey, with a 10 of cups in the heart of his spread, you know, 10 is the end, 1-0 equals one new beginning. And so there is a little bit of like, what's next? What do I do? I just hit this, you know, peak moment in my life. Remember Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. But he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's just gonna move forward. And that's what he's got to do. He's got to look forward, okay, not to the past. And it doesn't look like he's going to, but just keep moving forward, okay. Now, let's get to his staff. If you like this reading, by the way, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. Y'all are amazing. And if you're a subscriber, definitely leave some requests that you want me to read in the comment box, and I will add them to my list. Again, I do one celebrity reading a week, so I have the list is long, but I eventually get to them. Now, here we go. Boom. He got the 8 of Cups. All right, so clear as day. All he wants to do is move forward, all right? Especially from a situation that was not serving him well. 8 of Cups, you can see that this man is leaving the cups, all right? It's happening, hey, during an eclipse, as you can see. All right, we have an eclipse coming up. This is a game-changing month for him. Really big month for him. I said he's entering one of the biggest transformations, all right, in his life, all right? And then, you know, well, I can't see his entire birth. I don't know his rising, so I can't say in his life, but very powerful, very powerful. His Pluto in Scorpio. Pluto just went into Aquarius. That's really big. I mean, that is his you know, 4th house, right? That's you know, domestic sector. So you know, relationships and family and home. But even still, hey, moving forward, the man's wearing a red cape. This is all about having that passion and power to move forward. Now, you see the pattern here. He's got 2 cards of moving forward. Now, he's also got the 3 of Pentacles. So, this is very interesting. I'm going to show you something real quick. Well, let me just go ahead and tell you. So, 3 of Pentacles, this is all about collaboration. This is all about teamwork. This is all about, like, teamwork making the dream work. This is really good. And it's in his, you know, external environment area, right? External factors. So, this is all about him working with other people, all right? He's going to be working with other people. I'm not surprised with the fact that, you know, Jupiter in Aries, all this activity in Aries, for him being a Libra, it's his 7th house of partnership. Remember that, all right? So he's going to be collaborating with people, all right? It could, you know, it maybe, you know, when I say this teamwork brings success, think about his agency, think about his management team, think about, you know, even if he does some sort of is it called duet, or it's, you know, collaboration with another artist or whatnot, but there definitely is collaboration that's happening, okay, whether it's behind the scenes or, you know, public facing, there's collaboration, and, you know, that's really good for him. He did get another pentacle. I mean, you see, this is all about, I mean, like, look at how many pentacle cards he's getting. Money and wealth, right? Now, 4 of Pentacles, okay, so here's where things are. Let's just do it, right? 4 of Pentacles, all right? Remember I said Saturn and Pisces is in his chart, and there you go. Listen, this is all about him at this moment looking for stability. 4 is all about order, by the way. Think about 4 legs of a table, all right? Brings that stability, stable, all right? Now, this is really interesting, okay? Because with the 9 of Pentacles, remember, in his challenge area, now he's got the 4 of Pentacles. All he wants right now is stability. All he wants is, especially financially, and when I say financially, it's just kind of like having like, what is it called? Like a finance manager or whatever, handling that. But remember what I said earlier, Pentacles are also earthbound. So his world, Remember, Queen of Pentacles in his crown, building the world that he wants, bringing stability to the world that he's seeking for himself. This is all about that, all right? Now, one thing that I want him to know, I mean, like, I doubt he'd ever, like, if I was sitting with him, I'd say, listen, own your money, own your wealth. Do not let them own you at this point, all right? And I'm only saying that because the Nine of Pentacles came up in its challenge area, so there could be someone who's just may not be it may not be a good thing, like a mesh up, or you do what I mean, like not a good connection with a particular person. But hey, Ace of Swords in his final outcome. He's just had a major breakthrough. Tell me when he had that album come out. I mean, this is saying that it probably just happened, especially because he has the Ten of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords, one of the most powerful. I mean, this is the biggest sword. So you see he's got two aces here. All right, this is huge. All right, so money and wealth and swords. Again, the mental suit, like communication, logic, intellect, but also listen. You see the crown and I mean, this is victory. This is success. All right, and so this is think about communication. It's not just like, you know, when people say communication, like sure, talking to people, but this is having a platform, right? And communicating, to spreading all your knowledge. This is huge. He's just had a huge breakthrough in his life, okay? He's had a huge breakthrough. If he hasn't had it yet, it's coming very soon. Very soon, okay? Even there's like contract energy here too. And so let's there's gonna be a little bit of, oh wow, that is interesting. Yeah. So you see you got the Five of Wands clarifying the Ace of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands. Very interesting here, okay? Because the Ace of Swords, remember, he just had a breakthrough. If he hasn't yet, it's coming. A big one. A huge breakthrough. Now, there may be a little bit of competition surrounding him, all right? But it's not going to be a big deal. Not at all. Because first of all, for the first reason why, even though this is like a conflict card, it's like the mildest. Because take a look. It's kids. It's just kids swinging their wands in the air. This is child's play. This is like not worth your time, not worth your energy. This is something that there may be like a little bit of like egos at play. There may be a little bit of competition that's happening right now. But hey, boom, Knight of Wands. This is double fire. Knights are fire. Wands are fire. Boom. I mean, look at what's coming out of his helmet, but also like very fire. Just going for it. Nothing can stop you now. Nothing can stop you. You're on fire. He's on fire. And fire with, you know, the wands, our passions, our desires, creativity, but also career related, right? Enterprise, career, jobs, work. I mean, boom. He's good. He's good. He's definitely come into a place where he's definitely earned his wealth. Okay, he's got a lot of wealth here. I like don't even know what to say. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pentacle cards. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot. But then remember, in the heart of his spread, the Ten of Cups. I mean, wow. And then, of course, in his future, he's going to be in his head a little bit. This is just so much going on. He's going to just, right? But hey, it ends with the Six of Swords. So moving forward, he's fine. He'll be fine. Be collaborating with people. I mean, listen, he's good. And hey, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. Again, I always say, I really truly do not Google them. I do know that people who have left comments said he's coming out with an album, and I don't. It looks like he did. Okay, so good for him. If he didn't, he's coming out with an album soon, and it'll be boom, like very, very. It'll be very successful. I mean, this is just insane. Okay, there you go. There's your reading for Jimin. Thanks again for tuning in. I also did a reading for V and one other of them, but they're anyway. I think I'll put them in the things that that float above. Anyway, there's your reading, and what else I was gonna say? Just know that he's going through. This is going to be a very big transformative year for him. Huge. Huge. The fact that he has Pluto in Aquarius, the fact that he has Saturn in Pisces in his chart, mind you, in his chart, okay? Which is crazy. And then the fact that he's a Libra, where he's moving into the eighth house for the rest of the year. The eighth house is death and rebirth, transformation. Just expect it, all right? So thanks again for tuning in. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. Please tell me. And thanks so much, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.